Day one of digging in a 65-year-old cold case is wrapped up. I'm Theo Keith with how the brother of the missing girl says he's grown old waiting for answers.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Michelle Lee. Eric Franke has the night off. We will introduce you to the man who's been waiting for closure since 1947. But first, here's where the case stands tonight. Investigators stopped digging around 6 o'clock this evening after spending 10 hours at an empty lot in northeast Janesville on the corner of East Rodimer and Wright. They recently got a tip about suspicious activity there way back in 1947, and a canine unit detected human remains. Now it's connected to the disappearance of 8-year-old Georgia Jean Weckler.
It is credible, and we're going to do our best to hopefully find evidence to, either she's there or she's not. Everyone's got the sore backs, hands are blistering up. Need to rest because we're going to be out here quite a few days.
So how much work is left? Well, in 10 hours, investigators say they only dug 2 of 48 square grids that they are going to search. New at 10 now, the night team's Theo Keith talked to Georgia Weckler's brother, who's hoping the search will give his family answers.
Good evening to you, Michelle. Laverne Weckler was 12 years old when someone abducted his younger sister in rural Fort Atkinson. Now in his late 70s, word of a new lead brought the memories flooding back.
She was 8 years old.
From his kitchen table, the headlines look up at Laverne Weckler.
Supposedly confessed.
They carry news of leads in his sister's abduction. Over the years, as 8-year-old Georgia's case turned cold, Laverne stopped thinking about a resolution. So even after a detective came to his door Monday, he doesn't believe this will be the end.
Well, I suppose it could be, but I don't. I just don't feel like it's going to be.
And if it isn't, well, this just goes on and on.
Dawn Weckler remembers just as well as her husband about the beginnings of the case. She was a young girl in 1947, and when investigators focused on a dark car, it affected her rural Fort Atkinson community.
I remember we would walk to school and a car go by and we'd run in the ditchway, and a small school, everybody felt the same way.
Dawn says Laverne hasn't looked at the case history a relative put together for them. He says he doesn't need to.
I don't know if I've forgotten anything, but I think I could, from that first day, remember everything that took place.
I'm finding it's emotional for me right now to have it brought up, and so hoping that it is going to be ended.
After 66 years of waiting, the couple hopes the next headlines will bring them closure.
But it would be nice in Laverne's lifetime, in ours, his sisters, to have that.
Let's hope so. Investigators will be out again just after 8 a.m. tomorrow to restart their search. They will also talk again with the man who tipped them off to the site, who tonight they will only describe as an older Rock County resident. Michelle.
Unbelievable, remarkable how emotional they still are. It would be nice if they had some closure.
Most definitely.
Theo, thanks.
Yeah, you bet.